Taurus, hello, welcome to your August 2025 monthly reading. This is going to be a general reading, guys. It's not going to resonate with all of you. You can always check your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs, or you could book a private reading through my website, which is linked down below in the description box. Also, guys, I did release a song on Spotify. If you guys want to go listen to it, it's also linked down below in the description box. I would definitely appreciate if you could go give it a listen. I do have like a ton of material. I'm really trying to work on learning how to produce everything so I can get it out, because I've been writing songs for well over a decade now. And I'm like, what am I doing with all of this? I need to like release this music. So yeah, just please go give it a listen. I would definitely appreciate your support. So this is going to be a general reading, guys. It's not going to resonate with all of you. You can always check your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Did I already say that? I think I already said that. I'm just distracting myself here. All right, so we're gonna do a general overview of the month ahead for you guys. We're gonna do some oracles, and then we'll look into your love life. I am only going to do one love spread from now on because I am trying to reduce the amount of time I spend doing the monthly readings. They are very time consuming and I always end up being behind on them. I have added another oracle deck in though. It's the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit Guidebook. So I'll pull one of those cards for you. But yeah, we're just going to do one love spread. So let's get into it. Let's see what your overall energy is for August. This is like going into the 8-8 portal, you guys. If you don't know what the 8-8 portal is, the Lionsgate portal, definitely look into that. It's a very significant time. All right, so my beautiful Taurus, we have the 8 of Autumn here, the 8 of Pentacles. All right, this is a very productive month for you guys, okay? I see you very much focused on your work, focused on getting stuff done, okay? Some of you guys could be learning a new skill or working on getting better at something here, Taurus. The card says, doing more research before proceeding, education in the form of seminars, going back to school or apprenticeships, excellent craftsmanships, and long-term projects, okay? This is also like you just putting in the effort into something, okay? Like being in that workaholic mode, really honing down, Taurus, and putting everything you got into making some progress, working towards something that you really want to see manifest as a success here, okay? So whether this is you working in your career or like the card says, like studying or just working on a hobby, okay? It could be you just putting in some serious effort somewhere in your life, okay? So that's like your overall energy for the month, is you just very focused on work, putting the effort into something, okay? Again, it could be different. It's going to be a different area of life for everybody, but you're really focused on putting in your efforts to see something, to accomplish something or to see something all the way through. And you're very focused, very productive this month, okay? Let's look at what your biggest block is, my beautiful Taurus collective. Taurus's biggest block, please, in August. Taurus's biggest block. One card, please. Taurus's biggest block. Okay, we have renewal. This is the Judgment card, Taurus, okay? So you guys are, okay, so here's the thing is with the 8 of Autumn here, you're definitely working towards something. This could be like, again, something involving your purpose, but some of you guys, you're working towards something that is actually not your purpose. But again, don't feel like you wasted time if you figure this out at some point in the future, because some of you guys right now, your purpose is being blocked, okay? But whatever you are working towards is part of your journey, part of the process, okay? Sometimes we need to work towards one thing to realize that that's not actually our purpose. You guys, do you know how many things I put effort into before I ended up where I am now? Many, 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 many years of working on things that literally got me nowhere. But in a sense, they did get me here, you know, because if I didn't go through that journey, if I didn't go through that path, I wouldn't have ended up where I am today. Okay, it's trial and error. I feel like there's a lot of trial and error happening for you guys right now, okay? So, you know, some of you guys could also feel like like it's almost like there's something that's calling you, but you could be not hearing it, or you could be ignoring it, or you could be avoiding it. Okay. And you know, maybe your calling is to do something spiritual, do something healing, but your logical mind, Taurus, is telling you, oh, that's not practical. That's not going to be accepted by society. That is not, you know, my parents won't approve. My family won't approve. My partner won't approve. My friends won't approve. Whatever it is, your purpose is a little bit blocked right now, Taurus. So you're very focused on the money aspect in the material world of working on something, but you have like a divine purpose here, a divine path to walk, and that is what you are currently blocked in. Okay, now again, that doesn't mean that whatever you are putting energy into isn't going to bring you positive outcome. It's just that there's something else calling you. There's something else, like you guys could be like blocked, like your messages from your higher self, your messages from spirit could be a little bit blocked right now. Okay, the card says, review the past and present so you can plan a bright new future, understanding your life purpose, releasing judgments of yourself and others. So some of you guys are also being very harsh on yourself, being very judgmental of yourself, being very judgmental of others. And this is something that's sort of blocking your blessings at this time. Okay, so there's something about learning about acceptance. Okay, learning about accepting people as they are. If they're not aligned with you, then you walk away, but you don't need to sit there and waste your energy on judging people all day, right? Does that make sense? Because we could sit here and judge people all day, but it doesn't help us get anywhere in life. Okay, but also like reviewing things, like you're needing to go through a period of reflection, a period of like review, and sort of take notes on what you've learned in life so far, Taurus. Okay, where do you want to go next? You're sort of at a turning point, but you're kind of like blocked in that area. Okay, so yeah, some of you guys are, I don't want to say you're on the wrong path, but you're not on the path that's leading to you to your purpose, but the path may lead you to your purpose, if that makes sense. Okay, if you are getting like downloads from spirit and stuff, pay close attention to that. Okay, the little hints and nudges from the universe, little epiphanies that you get. Okay, because those are going to be very helpful and beneficial to you. Let's see what you need to let go of. There's some sort of wisdom or lesson even that you guys have learned that you've forgotten about. Okay, so there could be like a review period sort of coming for you as well in the month of August. What do you need to release or let go of? What do you need to release? Okay. We have the Seven of Autumn here. Okay, so the Seven of Pentacles, you could be experiencing, like, yes, you're making a lot of progress, but then there could be like a bit of a delay energy as well. Okay, so have patience. Even though you're working hard every day, yes, you're making a lot of progress, but there could be periods throughout the month where you're not making as much progress. You're still putting in the same amount of work, Taurus, but you feel like you're not going anywhere. Okay, the Seven of Autumn is like seeds well planted. So you've planted the seeds, okay, but those seeds need time to grow, baby. So just keep nurturing them. Keep nurturing your dreams, your goals, okay? Have patience. This is like unnecessary worry with the Seven of Autumn. This is you wondering, am I investing myself in the right place or not? So yeah, you're kind of like, it's funny because you're on this path, but you keep questioning it, but you're actually ignoring the true path that you're going to eventually end up on, that you'll be redirected to. And I'm trying to be very careful with my words here, Taurus, because I feel like you need to go on this path to eventually lead you to your purpose. So you're not essentially on the wrong path. You're just not, something doesn't feel fulfilling because you're not on the path that you're eventually going to end up on. But that doesn't mean that this is a waste of time, okay? Everything you're doing right now, there's still going to be lessons and things that you can take from what you're doing right now when you do ultimately end up walking in your purpose, okay? What do you need to focus on in August? One card, please. What does Taurus need to, oh yeah, I didn't read the card. It says, have patience and don't worry. Take time to rest and plan your next steps. A prudent investment of time or money. What does Taurus need to focus on, please? What does Taurus need to focus on in August? Okay, we have the Six of Swords here. All right, so moving forward from something, Taurus, moving forward from something, there could be something that you're having a hard time letting go of, okay? Some of you guys are going to be traveling. You're planning on moving, okay? You could be like relocating somewhere very far here. There are a lot of positive shifts happening for you in August, and you're being asked to focus on the positive rather than to focus on the things that are feeling off or like what's not working for you, okay? Because there's definitely stuff that you're worried about here that you're putting worry in. Like, worry is a waste of mental energy, Taurus. So focus more on the positive shifts that are taking place rather than the things that are not happening, okay? Shift your energy away from what's not working to what is working. The card says positive changes are on the way, a welcome relief from troubled times, traveling or relocating. So yeah, some of you guys, if you're wanting to plan a move or a trip or traveling, this is the time to start planning that, okay? Planning ahead. Some of you guys are moving on from a difficult situation. Like, you could be moving on from a breakup. You could be moving on from something that you've healed from, okay? But I do see like the energy of you moving past something, moving into calmer waters, okay? Moving away from chaos and into the calm. All right, let's look at what your most significant event in August is that you need to be aware of. Your future card here for my Taurus collective. What does Taurus need to be aware of in August, please? A significant event in Taurus's future that they need to be aware of. And we have the 10 of spring, okay? So yes, with all this effort you're putting in, don't forget that all work and no play is not good for you, Taurus, okay? Yes, you're making a lot of progress. Yes, you're putting in that effort, but don't forget to ask for help when you need it, okay? Don't put too much responsibility on yourself, and don't forget to have fun. Taurus, if you're in the same side of the world as me, it's summer right now. Come on. We only get maybe 75 or 80 summers in our whole damn lifetime. When you look at it that way, it's not that many. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, we have all these years, but like, put it into perspective. Every summer, you have an opportunity, especially if you live somewhere like me where the winters are long and harsh. Okay, because I'm in Canada and we got like 8 months of winter, basically. Like, I don't even count fall and spring. That's pretty much winter to me. I hate the cold. So if you love summer, you need to get your ass outside, Taurus. Okay, spend more time enjoying your life. And if it's not summer for you right now, it's still saying to me that you're taking on way too much responsibility and you could be on the verge of a burnout, okay? The 10 of Wands is also like health problems that manifest from working too hard. All right, so don't forget to give yourself a much needed break or rest, because I do feel like, yeah, you're putting in work, you're putting in effort, but you're also like risking reaching a point of exhaustion here, carrying too much, you know? Like, you can only carry so much weight before your muscles are gonna give out, right? And like, energetically, it feels like you're carrying a lot and like something's gonna give soon, okay? The card says ask for help from others, all work and no play, being weighed down by too many responsibilities. Let's look at your biggest challenge here. So your energy's kind of all over the place in August, Taurus. Kind of got a lot of different stuff going on here. Your biggest challenge. Okay, and we have the 9 of Autumn. So some of you guys are working really hard because you're trying to gain financial independence, okay? Some of you guys are trying to start a business here. You need to still take breaks. You need to still rest. Yes, you need to work your ass off, especially if you want to start your own company or something, Taurus. Yeah, that's going to require a lot of work. But if you burn yourself out, and your body will make you take a permanent rest here, okay? So rather than taking a day off here and there and enjoying your life, you're going to end up needing to take a week or a few weeks off because you burned yourself into the ground and you got really sick and now you can't work. You know what I mean? Like, so it's all about balance, okay? The 9 of Autumn is, it's essentially like financial independence, self-employment, but it's also like needing to reward yourself for the work that you've done, especially, you know, when you're working for yourself, Taurus, you need to be the one to reward yourself. Nobody's going to reward you. You have to do it. So take time out for self-care. Take time out for self-love. Take out those days and just spend time doing what you want to do. Spend time taking care of yourself. Go buy yourself a nice dinner. Take yourself out on a date. Buy yourself that outfit that you wanted or whatever it is. Buy yourself that new thing that you wanted, okay? Who cares if it's expensive? You work hard for your money, Taurus. You go get that thing that you want. The card says, reward yourself for all your hard work, being happily and successfully self-employed, cherishing your alone time. So some of you guys are feeling like you're not getting enough alone time in August, maybe because, again, you're putting way too much responsibility on yourself, working too hard here. So there's a bit of an energy of you guys overworking yourself in August. So make sure to balance out those energies, okay? Let's see what your biggest opportunity is. Taurus's biggest opportunity, please. Okay, beautiful. We have the King of Wands here. I love this. Innovative, inspiring, wise, theatrical, a financial windfall. Your leadership skills are needed now. An unexpected supporter of your cause. Beautiful, Taurus. So there are people that want to help you. Okay, there's people rooting you on in the background. You could experience a financial windfall, you know, money coming in out of nowhere, unexpected money, okay? For some of you guys, you're being called into a leadership position here. Your skills are needed now. So you could be promoted. You could be put into a position where you need to act and be a leader. Okay, but showing up is an opportunity for you. So if there's an opportunity for you to take the lead, you taking initiative in that could actually lead to an opportunity for you. Okay, so make sure that you take those chances when you get them, Taurus. You are elevating. You are like you're going to be in that 10 of Wands energy, but then you have an opportunity to be in the King of Wands. So don't waste all your energy in the 10 of Wands because you want to make it to the King, right? If you burn out here, you'll never make it there, or it'll take you longer. So you've got a chance here, Taurus, to really master an energy. So make sure you do not burn yourself out. Okay, let's see if there's anything else the universe wants you to know. Okay, that's way too many. Anything else that the universe wants Taurus to know right now, please, for August? What else does Taurus need to know for August? 3 of Autumn, 3 of Pentacles. You got a lot of Pentacles here, Taurus. So I feel like there's a strong focus on work and the material world at this time. Okay, the card says, follow your passion when it comes to your career. Be the best at what you do, being compensated for your creative talent. So for some of you guys, going back to this 8 of Pentacles here, some of you guys are working on improving a skill that you have, a creative skill. You'll be able to monetize off of this. Okay, or something that you have been working on, you're gonna actually be able to make money off that or monetize off it. Okay, the 3 of Pentacles is like selling your art. If you have like an opportunity to showcase a talent in some way, definitely do it, Taurus. That could make you some money. Okay, but then also like working with others, working as a team. Again, not taking too much responsibility on yourself, but allowing yourself to delegate and, you know, really spread out the responsibility that you have, not taking on way too much. Okay, so that's what I have for you. You do have the Judgment card here. That's Sagittarius energy. Let's get some oracles for you guys. We're gonna start with the Moonology. What does Taurus need to know? We have the answers you need are coming, Taurus. The answers you need are coming. We also have adjustments are required. Okay, so the month of August, you'll be making some adjustments. Okay, you're going to get some clarity, get some answers, and you'll be able to make some sort of necessary adjustments to help you move forward. And then we have, it's time to take action. All right. So something that that delay experience, that delay energy that you're experiencing, I don't think it's going to last all month. I feel like there is a bit of a delay period at some point in the month, but it's not going to last. Okay. Let's get you career and finance oracles for my Taurus collective. career and finance oracles for Taurus, please. We have illumination. Yes, some sort of answers are coming to you. Something hidden is coming to light now. You find out about new jobs, opportunities, and options. Someone lends you a helping hand. That's the second time we've seen that there's some sort of assistance coming to you. 6 of Swords, which also came out in your general spread, is also like receiving some sort of assistance. Remember, don't overwork yourself. There are people that want to help you, Taurus. All you have to do is simply ask. Stop being so stubborn, okay? As a fixed sign, yes, I can say that because I'm also stubborn. Sometimes we need to learn to ask for help, you guys. It's not the end of the world. We have courage, okay? The Lion for Leo season. Ask for what you are afraid of so you can overcome what's holding you back now. There are leadership opportunities for the taking. Wow, so much confirmation in your oracles here. Leadership opportunities for the taking. Remember we saw the King of Wands in your opportunity position? Some of you guys are going to have the chance or the opportunity to be a leader here. But again, you may have to ask for what you want. You may have to say what you want. Okay? Sometimes, Taurus, we simply need to ask for things. Okay? You know, I manifested myself a ride on a yacht last week because I simply messaged a yacht page that I follow on Instagram and made a joke about getting a ride on one of the yachts. I was just like, hey, how do I get on one of these yachts? And then the next thing I know, I'm on the yacht, okay? So you guys, always shoot your shot. I'm telling you, you never know what could come out of it. Even if you're just going at it innocently or as a joke, you never know. I'm telling you guys, life is funny that way, okay? We got the Lion here for the Lionsgate portal as well. So that time, August 8th, the Lionsgate portal. Look it up, you guys. Very big changes happen. It's a portal, okay? So August 8th is definitely going to be a very crucial time in August for you. Let's get you one more finance and career card here. We have Harmony. It's important for you to have a quiet, peaceful work atmosphere in order for you to thrive. Working at home or for yourself is best. Let's get you a message from the universe. A message from the universe for Taurus. Okay, we have... When the world feels like it's coming crashing down around you, take that as an opportunity to find yourself and let go of who you thought you were. Not all storms come to destroy your life. Some come to clear your path. Decide that this crisis will be the turning point for what you have been waiting for. Okay, angel number for Taurus, please. Okay, we have 0220. Act on your idea, realistic, practical approach. Goals, divine timing, ambition, cooperation, and discipline. You have the benefit of good fortune, and if you use your wise judgment, you can do anything in this place. You can do anything. In this place, you can reach new heights. You should act on your potential when you see this pattern, since what you plant will grow. You're about to experience a spectacular ascent. Beautiful. Okay, let's get you an animal spirit. Okay, and you guys got the Moth. So this one I'm also going to read from the book. This is air energy. Moth, where are you? I love this. That is the Luna Moth, I believe, on this card. Beautiful. Here we go. Moth, impulsive, hasty, wishful. The moth is sure the grass is greener on the other side. Moth energy is at play when we're attracted to easy solutions or anything shiny and new. This can lead to unfinished projects, disappointment, or burnout. It's helpful to remind moth personalities that life is complex. No matter the illusion, no one is exempt from the trials and tribulations of this great journey. Practice seeing life as an infinite mystery rather than wishing it was easier or different. When in balance, enthusiastic and whimsical. When out of balance, idealizes others, jittery. To bring into balance, finish a project. All right, you guys, let's move on to your love life. So as I said, I'm only going to do one love spread, but this way I also don't feel like I'm rushing through it. So, you know, the reading actually might still end up being the same amount of time, but I'm just taking my time doing it, you know? All right, let's see. The person on Taurus's mind, please. The person on Taurus's mind for August. The person on Taurus's mind in August. Okay, 1 or 2 cards, please. The person on Taurus's mind in August. We have the 4 of Wands here, okay? So there's somebody that you're wanting to build a foundation with, Taurus. There's someone that you're wanting to potentially marry, somebody that you're potentially seeing as a long-term commitment. For some of you guys, if you're in a commitment, you could be purchasing a home with somebody here, okay? What's their overall energy towards you? But there's definitely the person you're focused on. You're wanting to build a solid foundation with them, okay? Oh. You guys are definitely on 2 different pages here. There's a lack of trust. There could be a betrayal. For some of you guys, the person you're dealing with is married. What's the overall energy between you? Three of Cups. Yeah, you got yourself in a third party here, Taurus. So for some of you guys, you're wanting to build a solid connection here with somebody who's in a commitment, and there's showing up as the energy of betrayal. So for some of you guys, okay, the situation is going to be different. For some of you, you are the third party. For others of you, you're with this person. You might even be married, and they've got there's a third party here. Okay, so take it as it resonates, but it looks like their energy is betraying, like they're the ones in the energy of betrayal, and their energy is that they're married or that they're in a long-term commitment here. So there's definitely some sort of shady business going on. And funny enough, the 7 of Swords also kind of flipped up too while I was shuffling. I was like, oh, that's not good. But then the 10 of Swords came out. So, I mean, betrayal's betrayal, Taurus. I don't know what's going on here, but it appears you guys are in some sort of third-party situation with this person, okay? Let's see how you see them. They're married. 10 of Pentacles. You see them as someone who's in a commitment. Or again, this could even translate to you being in the commitment with them. But either way, if you are the third party, Taurus, you already know they're in a commitment. Like, this isn't a secret. They're not hiding that from you, okay? So if you are the third party, you know that this person is married and they have children too. Like, there's children involved in this, okay? But you got 2 cards of commitment out here, so somebody in the situation is definitely married. Let's see, how do they see you? They feel a really strong call towards you. They feel a really strong pull towards you. So if you're the third party, Taurus, this person, they can't let you go because they feel a strong pull towards you. You know, they may have married their partner and then met their soulmate. That's the energy I'm getting. It's like you married a partner and then met a soulmate. So even for some of you guys, you could be the one who's married and then you meet like a soulmate here. Take it as it resonates for you. How do you feel, Taurus? You're considering walking away from this. Okay, so for some of you guys, you feel like this can't go anywhere. You could be considering walking away. Tell me more. Logically, you know you should walk away, but emotionally, you still feel something for this person. You're on the verge of walking away from this in August, though, Taurus. Let's see how they feel. I feel like you are in your head a lot about this situation, okay? And their feelings, we have the 10 of Wands. They're also very stressed out and burdened by this connection, okay? It feels like, you know, sometimes when people get in these third parties, it starts off all fun and games. You're sneaking around. It's exciting. And eventually it becomes so heavy and burdensome that you can no longer, like, carry the weight of the secrecy anymore. You can no longer carry the weight of like having to sneak around. Maybe like, you know, you can't even really be seen in public with this person because maybe you're worried about someone seeing you, worried about getting caught, okay? There's a strong energy towards this third-party situationship, I guess that's what it is, coming to an end in August, okay? And I do feel it strongly because you want to walk away. They're overwhelmed, they're exhausted, they're carrying all this weight, they're burnt out. Although I don't see any emotion here. Like the only cups is the 3 of cups. 8 of cups too. But there's like literally no emotion. There's just stress. There's just literal stress and fear. What's their intention towards you? The Sun. They want to be clear with you. It's really like unfortunate because it feels like, okay, again, if you're like the third party and this person's married, they feel a stronger connection with you than they do with their partner. But they want to bring some sort of clarity to you. Tell me more. What's the clarity? The Magician. They got strong desire for you too. They don't want to let you go. It looks like you might be the one that walks away here. Let's see what their next action is. This person could be slightly, they don't want to let you go, but they might ghost you. Their next action is a 5 of Pentacles, Taurus. They might go silent on you for a bit. Okay. Again, they're getting stressed out. They may be at risk of getting caught here, so they may have to ghost you for a little while. I do feel like they're going to give you clarity on the situation. Like, they're not just going to ghost you. Like, they're going to tell you that they can't talk to you for a while, or they can't see you, or they can't deal with you. What's the outcome for Taurus and this person? The Chariot. You guys are at a crossroads. Yeah, the relationship's stuck at a crossroads. I still see you guys communicating. You're both still keeping tabs on each other. This person's still keeping tabs on you, even if they can't talk to you. But I do see communication. I feel like you guys, as stressful as this is, it's really hard for you to stay away from each other. It's really hard for you to not talk to each other, okay? We got Cancer, Gemini, Leo, Sagittarius. All right, let's do their sign and the hidden truth. Yes, because normally I'm doing a whole new spread now, and then it's like almost 50 minutes, but if I can cut it down to under 40 minutes, I will save like over an hour a month. All right, if you are dealing with an Aries, the Aries wants a commitment with you. They're going to take some sort of action because they're worried about missing out on an opportunity with you, okay? There's a Taurus coming back. There could be an unfinished like conflict, or you guys need to find a solution to a problem. There's a Taurus. Okay, so there's another Taurus who you've had a conflict with, who never got sorted out, who's coming back to reconcile with you. You got a third party with a Gemini who's in a commitment already. Okay, that could be that person. We did have strong Gemini showing up in the love reading. Interesting. The Cancer. Oh, beautiful. Look at this. We got the King and Queen of Wands here. There's a power couple energy here. You and the Cancer are on the same page. It's a strong magnetic connection between you and this Cancer. There's a lot of fiery energy, a lot of passion, a lot of energy bringing you two together this month. I feel like you guys are going to have some great sex this month, you and this Cancer. The Leo is really anxious about repeating the cycle with you. This fact that you and the Leo are like continuously repeating a cycle has got them so stressed out right now. Okay, I'm going to reshuffle because literally those were right beside each other. The Virgo. There's a Virgo trying to move on. They still have feelings for you, but they're trying to move on from you, but it's hard. The Libra is experiencing emotional confusion, okay? They're trying to make a decision, but they're very unclear. Like, their emotions are not clear to them, so they're kind of just going back and forth constantly. The Scorpio, they love you. They want to be with you. There's a Scorpio that you might have been in separation from that wants to reconcile because they're realizing they're in love with you. The Sagittarius really likes you, is hoping the feelings are reciprocated, wants to give to this connection. There's a Capricorn that... Okay, so this Capricorn, they're cutting you out, but they're going to speak their truth first. It's like they want to say something. They might say something very harsh, very mean, and then block you because they don't want a response. They just want to say what they want to say, and then that's it. Aquarius. The Aquarius is stressing out. Okay, there's like a stagnant energy between you and the Aquarius because they've got so much on their plate right now. So things may slow down between you and them because they've got tons of other responsibilities. The Pisces feels very happy with you and wants to start something. Okay, start something positive. They want to take a risk, take a leap of faith towards you. They feel like you and them are going to be very happy together. All right, hidden truth. So same thing if you're dealing with an Aries. The Aries feels like you both know that they are not the one for you. They want to start over though. The Taurus is grateful for the spiritual lesson and feels inspired by you. The Gemini is waiting patiently, is starting to understand your connection. The Cancer, it was their fault, but they blamed you. They admire you. The Leo misses being with you, will wait for a sign from you. The Virgo is so attracted to you, but still feels the pain. The Libra doesn't react when people mention you and compares others to you. The Scorpio feels like they can be themselves with you, and so many things remind them of you. The Sagittarius can't get enough of you and loves you unconditionally. The Capricorn knew exactly what they were doing, but wishes things could be different. The Aquarius does love you, knows they messed everything up. The Pisces, finding out the truth crushed them, and they trusted you. Alrighty, you guys, so that's what I have for you. I really hope you enjoyed the messages, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.